Hello everyone, welcome to Can.Do.So. Today I'm going to show you something very useful with tips and tricks which will extremely improve your coding efficient. I I promise, assure you, you're gonna thank me. You will love it. It's very it's very useful and I use it every day. So let's get started. First, we might need some uh, packages. And now we come to the R. Please follow me. We create a new Quoto document. We can call it lesson 7. And the name. And HTML is the most flexible type format, so we use it when. Okay. We delete all of this and insert a chunk. Okay. So let's go to first one. First, variable names. Yes, there are some rules for variable names or objects. For example, we want to name a short flights, which is air time is less than 60 minutes. We can use short flights. We avoid use this one. First, it's capital word letters, which we better avoid it. And the second, there is no underscore, so to help us to make sense of the name. For the first time, you might not notice that it's short flights, but in this way, you can easily recognize it's short flights. So we prefer this one, the previous one, the upper one. Okay, the next one is coding spaces. Yes, that's also a big issue. So you can notice that there is a space, and sometimes we give their space to make the line, the equal signs align to each other. And here we can, yeah, but this runs smoothly. Yeah, but if when you coding, you can have the space or have without the space. This will, yeah, runs even, you can even have more spaces like this. Still works. Here you can have in the same line, it works, and you can break in even 2 lines. So this space works. You have more lines, more space 9, it works. So like here, you increase the space, it works fine. So why do we have to have some space? Why don't we code like this? Actually, in functions, there's no problem, but it looks a little not well organized. So if we if we coding with some space and which looks well organized, it's not only beautiful, but it will help you to identify the errors, mistakes, and typos. So it will improve your working efficient. So that's why we prefer some spaces and break lines in in the appropriate space. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, there's pipes. The pipe operators, you can use this one, or you can also use this one. The But we use pipe, we strive for this style. So in the pipe, we break to the next line. Here we break to the next line, not like this. This is in the same line. In this way, it works fine because it also works, but sometimes it will looks looks uh, ugly or something. Maybe not ugly, but it not look not nice. So in this way, you can say it's well organized. So you know this is one function and this line is another function. So you will spot it easily to where to find the maybe argument, where to find the functions. So we recommend to break nine at the after this pipes operator. Also, except pipe as a pipe operator, break nine as a pipe operator, we also recommend to break nine if there's a long line. For example, in this way, there's a this line is a little longer, so we recommend you break nine at this place during the different argument. So there is argument, so you break nine as this argument like this. But if there is a short line, we better keep in the same line, not like this to break nine at here because this is very short. You don't have to break nine. But if you do, it might not help to your readable to create a readable coding. See, and the third one is like this. Okay, we strive for this style, like we have showed. We, yeah, don't need to leave too much space at here at here. So this indent too much looks does not look nice. And also this we should indent to the under the same function. We better to indent one space, one type. Here it's aligned to the same line, so that's not good. We better indent. Yeah. it will look look better. Okay, this one we can go back to. So if we indent too much, we can yeah, go back. Okay, there's some useful shortcuts. Okay, the first one is type to help you autocomplete. This one is, for example, we library. You see, there is a hint. You can just type it to auto completion. This. So if you want to use the upper one, you can use arrow to go to the upper one and tap. Yes. And this one does not only help you to code file quicker, faster, it will also reduce the mistakes. For example, in my class, there's homework. We ask students to do a test. For example, if you use tap, this will make no mistakes. So, but one of my friends, one of my students typed misspelled ALTER. He spelled ATELE or something like that, and it does not. The problem is it won't give you a it, it won't give you a error message. It still works, but it's here we want a one-sided test, but this is still a two-sided test. So you don't even notice that you have made a mistake. So we'd better use the type like this. Type, you will not misspelled. So that's very important. Okay, the first one. The third one is insert assignment operator. This default one is alt plus minor minus sign, but I changed it to command 7. For example, X. I use command 7. Of course, you can always go to modify keyboard shortcuts and assign. You type assign, and you find it here, and you can delete and reassign it and assign a new shortcut. Yeah, so it will insert the assignment very quickly and leave space on the both sides. It looks beautiful. And the third one is insert pipe operator. Pipe operator. There's also a shortcut, default shortcut, but I also change it to change the command P. So you can always change it. You can also change it to whatever you like. Use to command P, you get this one, pipe operator. And this fourth one is insert a code chunk. whole chunk. In R, you will use a lot of times to insert chunk. So I use this. You will find it here, insert chunk R, and you can change it to your, which you prefer. That will extremely improve your work. Okay. And the next one is run current chunk. Run, for example, here we assign two values. Right here, I just use Command Shift Enter, then it will run the whole chunk. Also, you can go to here, but you click here, which means you need to leave your keyboard and to go to the trackpad or mouse. That will waste time if you just stay in keyboard and use shortcut. You can run it faster. Run chunk. Also, you can go to here to change it. Shift, yeah, run document, run command enter. Shift command enter. Shift command, yeah, execute current chunk. Execute current chunk. Shift command enter. Shift command enter. If you want to run one line, just one line, for example, you can just use command enter, then it will only run this line, not in this. For example, if you already run this two line, you don't need to run whole chunk. You just need to run this line. So you just use command chunk, command return. Next, I have showed command enter will run the current line. Current line, which means the line your cursor, where your cursor in. Okay, current. Okay, this one I showed you. And there are some second frequently used shortcuts. F1. For example, here is a there's mean if you don't know, you just use F1, press F1. First you put your mouse in here and press F1. So you put your cursor here and press F1, and it will show here. Max. You put it here. Notice here. Okay, it will help you to. It'll be easy. You don't need to go to tab legs. That will also get this signed, but use F1, it much faster. Yeah. And copy current line or selection down or up. You use option command press down. Okay, for example, you want to copy this line down. You just press Option Command. Yeah. And if you want to copy this line up, you just press Option Command arrow up. Yeah. I show you how to. Yeah, you just hold this one like this. Hold this two, and this one or this one. It will go copy up, down, up or down. And also, if you, for example, if you select this and hold this, it will copy the whole. And if you save the whole chunk, that's the same. You can copy the whole chunk down, up. Okay, and if you don't want to copy, if you want to move, change the order, you can just hold this one option and up, down, then it will go down, up, it will go up. So it's very convenient and flexible. And this the option and the command, you can, of course, you can also change in the shortcut. Go to here, like this. Yeah, I showed comment. Oh, here you can comment. If you comment one line, you just command Shift C, then it will command. If you want uncomment, you use the same shortcut. If you want to comment more lines, for example, if you want to comment, you just first select it and Shift Command C. If you want to choose cancel the comment, you just Shift Command C again. So that's very easy. It's very convenient. Sometimes you will use when you library some, for example, when once you have run it, you can comment it. So when you run this whole chunk, it will not run this again. Okay, I'll show you some multiple cursor support. What do I mean by multiple cursor support? For example, there's this. For example, if you want to change the add something to the both name with the same value, you can hold the option and click it and click. Hold option and comment, click it, and click it, and for example, 2024. You see, it will add at the same time to the place. And also, if you want to goes like this, you can hold the option, and so see, it's very convenient. . And this one is hold Option Command, and if you want to add the quotation marks, it will be very convenient. For example, here, 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 here. Then all of it will add a quotation marks. That's very convenient. Okay, expand selections. This one is also very convenient. For example, I want to select all the things in this parenthesis. You just put cursor wherever inside this parenthesis, and Shift Command type 2 times. If you want to expand more, just like this, continue, and you will select all the chunk. If you want to add this one, you go continue to press. I show you that. So you just, for example, you put it here, you hold this one, this one, this one, this one, and you click once, it will choose this one. You click again, hold it, keep holding it, and click one, it expand to this, again, yeah, and again, yeah, even more, yeah, it will change. But there's an easy way to do so. For example, if you put it here and you hold Shift Command, just once it will expand selection to the whole chunk. And if you hold it and play it again, it will choose all the chunk. So in that way, what you can do with it, for example, if you want to copy all the chunk, you can choose it, and then you Option Command, then you will copy all the chunk down to the next part. And also there's a rename symbol in scope. Rename symbol in scope. For example, 06, 06. If I click this, you see there's a frame at this, because this is same argument. So if I press Shift Option Command M, then it will select both the same one. I show you again. You just hold this. First you choose 6, then hold this, and hold this, then press M. Then you will. If there are not of if you want to change it at the same time, it's very easy. For example, if you want to change it to gender, so you just need to work one, and the rest of them will change it instantaneously. Year, you want to, no, okay. Year from, for example, I want to change it to capital year, and you will change automatically at the same time. Okay, the next one. Oh, you can find the rename symbol in scope. You can change it if with your preferred shortcut. Okay. multicursor circle. This might have showed you. Okay, what can we select all with the selection? This one, because there's no indent, so we want to make it be prettier, so we can use I have showed you Shift Command and keep this, choose this whole thing, and you see there's a reform our code. Oh, not this one. It's selection. Yeah, this one reform current selection. Then you use Shift Command backslash. Yeah, Shift Command. You just hold it and press this one. You see, this one will look much better. Also, you can use, for example, you Shift Command and go to here. Reindent, yeah. If you find reindent, Command I, you just use Shift Command quotation mark, then you Command I. Yeah, it will also help you to well organize your coding. Yeah. Okay, there's another one. It's switching between tabs and pens. So, for example, if you want to show the whole source, then you can use here just room source, Control Shift 1. It will show the whole Windows desktop will show the source. If you choose show it again, press it again, Shift Control 1, then it go back. So I like to use this one to make the Windows source window bigger. Okay. And you can find it. The other, if for example, sometimes you want to room viewer to see help, then that will help you. Yes, your help is there. There is a help. Yeah, help. Okay, if you want to, for example, we have one. If we want to change it, it's the same with the browser. a shortcut of the browser. You might have been familiar with it. It's just use Option tab, hold Option, then tab. Then you will change. Oh no, not Option tab. It's a Control tab. It's Control tab. Hold this one and use this one. You will change it. See? It's very convenient. If there are more, for example, we have more. If you are here, if you want to go back here, if you choose Control Shift, it will once, twice, the third time, and you go here. But if you're here, you want to go directly go back here, you just hold the Shift, then you press Control Tab. Then you will go from here, go back to here, not just here, then here, here, here. Yeah, Control Shift Tab. Controls. Okay, I showed you. Also, there's a bonus tips I have showed you. For example, this one. Sometimes we want to become this to the strings with quotation marks. It will be tedious like this, one by one, to add quotation marks. That's okay, but if there's not this, that will time consuming. So there's a short way. You just choose or, then we go to add ins, go to, there's this one, pair combine. You see, automatically become this.
It looks like you haven't set up any HomeKit accessories.
Also, if there is no comma, okay. No comma. If you use this one, there's no, not like this, but we want comma like this, quotation to everyone. So we can use this one, pair space combine, and voila, see? So convenient. Also, if it's in this way, it works as well. You can go to here. Yeah, this one both works. So both can become this one. You see, but this one does not use so frequent, so it depends. If you are interested in it, you can add it. So, but unfortunately, this one is not available on CRAN, so you cannot use install package directly. You have to use this one first. Install the package remotes like this, then install the package HRBR add-ins from GitHub. Use this code. Okay. Now you can find the add-ins in here. Also, you can add a short mark to it. here, for example, EA. Find it here. Yeah, I use command quotation mark or command semicolon to use it. For example, this one, I just use command semicolon, then voila. So nice. Okay, that's all for today. I hope this will help you to code more efficiently and more easily and more enjoyably. And what do you think about these shortcuts? And if you have any even better shortcuts, please let me know and share with me. I will thank you as well. And just leave message below. Okay, thank you. That's all for today. See you next time.